What's going on, everybody? Back again with another episode on the server. Calling this episode 3. I think that's what we're at least. And we're gonna get into some things. Put my chat up there. Let's throw this on. I appreciate everybody that joins in. If you don't mind leaving at least a comment, let me know you're here. I'll try to give you a shout out when I see it. And like I said, this is the beginning of this one, so let's toss this up for a little bit. And I think that's good enough. So we'll kind of see what we can get into here. First, we're gonna fix our screen. I think we have an infested mission to do, and I will probably jump back into their chat here shortly. I have cobblestone? I don't. So we're gonna route out to our mission, which is 1.5 kilometers that way. Son of a bitch. End up breaking our bike before we make it out the dang yard. Hope everybody had a good week, good work week, and good 4th of July. I didn't do much for anything. Speed it on up a little bit. So normally by now, if it were really and truly day 51, I would have at least a mini bike. But the way they have the skills, I haven't really, skilled my guy in the way of mechanics. So there are a few different things that in Alpha 21, and I'm enjoying it. I ain't gonna lie, a little different. Catching some lag for some reason. The damage to the vehicles is a significant change. Not that I can speak on a lot of them, but I can speak about this bike. I don't like being ran into stuff. vehicle models. Go grocery. I think that's where our mission's gonna be at. Might be at the bank. Ooh. Yep, looks like we're taking on the bank. I'm a dirty little looter. Alrighty. Plastic parts, those are actually important. Some dukes and some yucca seed. See if we can kind of sneak in. There's this one. So there's one over there in that room. Either another in that room or upstairs. Well, there she is. She died right in the way too. Damn, missed his head. That clears the first floor. Let's go do some looting. Bank without a safe. Paper, some glue, always useful. Wood is always useful. Quite surprised nobody came out of here. Oh, suppose he didn't give up. See what he always had. Tank top I don't want. Bone. Got quite a bit back at home. Some murky water. Still more safe though. Ah. Short money keys. This is what I'm talking about. They put a lot of stuff behind magazines, which is fine. Let's get into this ATM. See how much a heavy attack costs. 600. $192 cash. Let's try our best to be sneaky again. Get upstairs. So we got a vending machine there. If I can shoot through that broken glass. Yes, sir. Anybody else in there? That's like one of the things I'm most impressed with is the ability to shoot through broken doors now. What's this? Standing out at the hunting store. Make your own bows and save you money for next time. Screw it. See if I can get to this water cooler without leaking. Another murky water. Show something back there. Let's get rid of that a little bit. Got in a room right over there. Damn it. Where is it, buddy? Dead, buddy. No magazines or anything? Okay. So, head upstairs. See, now that sucks. Can't get a shot on. is about to break. To be honest, I expected more than one in there. We already know that one. We can sell it. Let's get this through. Got some gold. Got a spikes mods. More rounds for the shotgun. Which we do. Back down we go. Turkey water and Grandpa's awesome sauce. There we go. That's a way to clear the restroom. Toilet paper. I don't think these work. No magazines. I don't like going outside on missions. Birds. Up Kenny. Nothing on the grill. No. They're going up. So take a peek. First, see if there's any birds. Because it's showing stuff on the map. I don't see any birds. Construction worker. Nice. Okay, how nice. Showing something over here. What we got? Another construction worker. See if we can actually get the kill on this one. Alright. Look at our arrows back. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, we had to shoot him twice, didn't we? You know this is where I'm gonna mess up. Smart. Spiders over there. Kinda looks like it, don't? Sure as hell was. A booger. Just drop him real quick too. See what's in the mailbox. Some paper. We got it. Alright. some somewhere. Of course, we're thirsty. I was way too before. Search all that. We've been through here. What did we miss? Put the bathroom there? Yep. We missed more than that. There you are. Ah. There we go. Let's find our bicycle and get the hell out of here. Alright, so let's see things we're gonna keep. Keep still club points. I think the rest of this is good to be sold. Let's see what time here. Take this rad and move around the AK. Shit. Head on back to Bob's. get back to WRATH and swap over to voice chat and see how. Just let you hear the banter. Let's hit the road from here. Kind of wish he'd offer a motorcycle handlebars or a mini bike chassis at this point as a reward.
Many thanks. You've proved to be very resourceful. Here's your pay.
This is my helper right.
See if he's got one. It's not looking like it.
can take it out.
Dumas.
Good lord. He got scared for a second. I wasn't scared. I was like, oh crap, there's a zombie hitting the door.
I don't think I'll ever get tired of that wheeze. Wow.
You like that?
That's how I know you think something is actually funny.
Because he gets the cackling.
So there's supposed to be like a Duke's casino actually around, right?
I don't know if they put that in. I know they were
There's a
talking about
vending
it,
machine.
but I don't know if they ever got around to it.
There's actually a vending machine you can put at your house. So you don't have to go anywhere.
No, that's just to like post items for sale.
Oh.
Oh, that's what I need to do.
You can put it by your house and other players can come by and buy your items and you can set the prices.
You can create an economy.
Gino, everything 4,000.
So how did you like my
Renovation?
my renovated or what's?
This is I'm always running around with my axe. I'm chopping medical beds, chopping cones, chopping anything.
There's a house out here called Jefferlon Zucker Gates Estate.
You sound like you're accelerating so fast that you're like, like a 12 mile per hour back.
Ooh, yeah. No freaking problem, man. Oh wait, somewhat problem. There we go, 20 dew collectors queued up.
Infinity water.
You're gonna be hydrated, that's darn sure.
I'm just gonna drink the water.
Hey, you can now. I'm lifting the ban on water. Well, I ain't figured out how to use the dew collector. Does it just sit there, you walk
sits
up
there
to
and
it?
it collects water over time.
Yep, and it holds a max of 3 jars.
So I'd say every 30 minutes it fills one.
So I'm assuming the glass condensates on the dew collector as well?
I never paid
Yeah, I
that
guess
close
so.
attention.
It automatically comes in a jar.
Yeah, it's a silica condensates or something.
Have you guys moved far away?
Sail away, sail away, sail away.
That's such a good song.
I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude.
I agree, such a good song.
That was disappointing.
Tank on point.
Time to survive. No, time to die.
Gotta tell you, that was the best 2 weeks right there ever. Was those first 2 weeks of New World.
Oh, it's like the first month that was good.
Dude, nothing. I think that's probably why like I don't play a lot of games nowadays, because the peak of. Wait, did you say New World or Alice? Never mind. New World sucked.
What?
It didn't suck.
Definitely didn't suck. What are you talking about?
You had to at least be level 60 to say that it sucked.
Yeah, I was level 31. I got burnt out.
I don't see how you get burnt out on that, but you'll play League of Legends.
Dude, you fake played the game.
Me?
Yeah, you fake played the game.
Who the fuck do you think you are, coming out here with those wild accusations? Oh, what's up, man?
Costa hitting the hard facts.
How does
You
one
play the game for real?
I played it for real up until I stopped playing.
We were all on playing, and then you'd come on, and then you'd get like fucking a butterfly would fly by, or a fly would surround you, or something like that, and then you take off. A walnut would fall up from a tree, and you'd probably go inspect it. Come on, man.
You gonna let him talk to you like that?
I would get lost.
Pretty much.
Trying to escape shit.
What the fuck did it hit? There's nothing here.
Well,
Oh, there is something there.
I'm becoming quite the tank. I've got 2 in the pain tolerance, and I've got 5 out of 5 on the healing factor.
Yeah, cuz don't ever talk to me like that again. Hella disrespectful.
That's not my fault, man. I hit the truth.
I can handle
That
the
good. Your presence.
I can't
right
handle the
now
disrespect.
was the same as when you played the New World game, dude.
I
Started
fucking
late.
bro,
You
listen.
played League of Legends instead of grinding with the boys. You show up to some PvP
Combat turned me
battles.
off, bro. What do you want me to say, dude? Combat was fast, in my opinion.
Combat was pretty ass, but see, it wasn't about the game, dude. It was about the boys.
It was about the boys.
Yeah, it was about fucking protecting the boys. We had a city to defend. God damn it.
I will admit it was the funnest thing ever for those first 2 weeks, being 60 before everybody and just steamrolling the whole server.
Going in the tunnel. Yeah. I remember being like 56 or 57 all spec for that first battle. I was just under 60. It was like 57 or 58 in that first fucking. I think it was like Reek water. No, it wasn't Reek water. Maybe it was Reek water.
No, the first one we ever had battle we had was Restless, wasn't it?
Yeah, Restless Shores. That's what I was trying to think. And I just stood on the fucking point and people beat the shit out of me and they couldn't do nothing as a tank. You'd see level 30s or 40s running up there and just get annihilated.
Pretty sure I was there for that. Just kept healing everyone.
I don't think you were allowed on the field since you were under 50. It was 50 and above.
Unless it was the, I think it was like the territory fight, whatever they were called.
Yeah, or maybe
Capturing the points. Like people will try to like steal your base. Or your, I forgot what it's called.
Territory stand, or not territory standing, but territory rep.
So is that game like dead or what? Because didn't they come out with an expansion like a couple months ago?
I don't know. I haven't been paying attention to
Brimstone?
That's what it was, yeah.
That was over Christmas, I think it was. We all jumped on and played it, and that's about it.
God, after Silk was pretty much dead, I went to this other group. Holy crap. They had a leader, the governor there. She thought she was the hottest healer on the server. And I was like, I don't know, I'm not really much of a, what do you call the PvP stage thing?
Yeah.
The 20v20 or whatever. I got in on that one night with them, scrimmaging with them. And consistently top 5, and I was like above this other girl that thought she was so hot, and she was like, oh well, just excuses, and I wasn't even saying nothing, you know, I was just humble as could be, and she just making excuses like, dude, I don't care.
And then you got put out of the Cool Kids Club. I remember this story.
Yeah, they, I don't know, I don't get it. It was weird. They were weird.
So I just got $80 worth of raw milk. And here's the thing, you're not supposed to distribute raw milk in New Jersey, like it's illegal. So how are they, like, they're obviously bringing a truck in and people go and pick it up, but how is that? Is it legal because they're processing snow in Pennsylvania, or do they just not give a fuck? And if so, how are they on the website?
Bro, there's always a loophole. Always.
I'm sure, but anyway, I'm excited. I can't wait to get some fucking raw milk.
What are you gonna do with the raw milk?
I'm gonna drink it.
Oh, cool.
Might make some yogurt out of it. I don't know. Maybe some Nah, I wasn't gonna make mozzarella. Mozzarella is fucking awesome from raw cheese.
It's a dumb question, but like you can drink raw milk, or like do you have to pasteurize it? Like the only reason why they pasteurize it is so it doesn't go bad.
It's
Quicker,
because
right?
of one little stupid fucking bacteria and like poor practices that were like, I guess, like engaged in when handling raw milk. But that has changed, like modern society. I mean, like everybody, the guys that are producing it now are much more like, because there's other regulations that keep them from like having the bacteria spreading out to the rest of them, and or the bacteria ending up in the milk. But like foodborne illnesses that come from raw milk are like 0.05% like cases, and it's just an outdated, ridiculous notion that people shouldn't be drinking raw milk. Because like the whole point is not to buy them from mass fucking producing companies, but like local farms. And you know, obviously, if they don't take care of their shit, they're not gonna get sales.
Well, can't wait till I get my cows.
Yeah.
I got a question. Have you raised any plants before in your life?
Yeah, I'm raising one right now.
How many times have you killed it?
Twice.
He's like, this one none, because it hasn't died yet. Yeah.
I've grown plants every year, man.
Mine
Please
die
make
every
sure
season.
to read up on how to raise a cow before you attempt it. I'm not saying you can't. I'm saying please read up on it.
I'm a Hindu, bro.
Try a goldfish first.
What? People who don't eat beef and fucking bacon? What?
Rub
I
it.
don't know where I was going with that.
I'm gonna say rubbing
Wait, what?
in turmeric is gonna save it.
What are you saying? What are you saying over there about a goldfish?
Yo, this
Raise a
lady came
goldfish?
by- What? I said
You're
start
telling me
with
there.
first. I was talking about turmeric. Some lady came in today and she's like, listen, I'm Indian and I put turmeric in everything. Will it stain? And I'm like, no, it shouldn't stain. She's like, will it stain this? I don't. She made me feel real uncomfortable by saying yes or no. Anyway. So I was just like, well, how much turmeric are you gonna put? Like I started fucking with her back.
Do you
Oh,
sell
right.
drugs or something?
Like, are we talking regular turmeric or are we talking like that high concentrated turmeric?
This is a code word, bro. What did I
Yeah.
tell you, Gino?
Like, what spectrum of turmeric are we talking about? Like fiery sun orange or like sunflower?
Well, first of all, is it by the brick or is it processed?
Exactly. I was like, are you
Mhm.
just grinding it off the root yourself, or like what are
Yeah.
we talking? You know?
Let you do the legwork, you know?
She's like, well, you know, I'm like, but are you cooking it in oil? Because if that goes on the counter, it can be like a problem.
Yeah, whipping it up right there in the kitchen. That's deadly.
She was like,
I can honestly say I've never had a conversation with someone about turmeric.
They one thing countertop. Dude, she was neurotic. I swear to God, it was like a female croon, but it was like married.
Oh, yo. Fuck out of here, bro.
I'm not, dude, so
Female
neurotic.
croon.
I'm like, this is exactly the kind of question like you would have asked. And I'm like, and out of nowhere, I don't know. Then she got weird towards the end. She started mentioning how like expensive her parents' kitchen was. I'm like, nobody gives a shit. Like, nobody fucking cares.
Hey, Buck.
Yeah.
Guess what I just did?
What'd you just do?
I took 6,000 coins and put it in the forge.
Oh, you weirdo. Meanwhile, I'm out here getting brass radiators.
I do that too. Alright, let's go do this treasure map.
So what type of drugs do you sell?
He probably won't answer, but I can talk by proxy if that makes him feel better. He has this weird thing where he thinks like people are listening in on him. I'll give him like 5 seconds before I spill the beans.
Well, I bought some
Cocaine.
drugs today and I'm enjoying them.
Do what?
I said I bought some drugs today and I'm enjoying them.
I really want to smoke a bowl, but I can't. Just
That's
can't.
My neighbor has a medical card, so she goes to the dispensary for me.
Where do you guys live?
Arkansas.
Oh, damn.
Oh,
I don't know
no.
Arkansas has weed. That was really ignorant of me to say.
What'd you say?
I didn't know Arkansas has weed. has weed.
Yeah, only medical though.
Where I
Where's
live,
Nebraska?
they'll just come straight to your door, deliver it to you, and then they'll give you freebies. Like they'll just give you free weed.
You're in Cali, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to LA before.
Oof.
I remember taking my Uber, and I was like, "Where's the closest dispensary on the way?" I'd like to add a stop. He's like, "Don't worry about adding a stop. I wanted to go there anyway."
Wow.
So we both go to the dispensary, and he gets something. He's in line right in front of me.
Starts fucking ripping bones as soon as you get in the vehicle. Like, oh shit, this guy's high as fuck.
That's great.
What's
He's
it
like
called?
some 60-year-old man too.
Yeah, I remember we brought a fucking Uber driver into a strip club one time. The guy was like, it was Veterans Day, and he was a vet. Best night of his life. He was telling his wife that he was taking some more fares for the night. Just flat out fucking her. He's like, Marsh don't even know she'd be upset. I'm like, shut up and get some titties in your face, old man.
Honey, I thought you were supposed to make an extra $500, not spend it.
Yeah, right. No, it was all on us, man. We got him drinks, we got him a lap dance, we hooked it up for the homeboy.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, yeah, Gino, depending on the time of my life. That's the answer. See, cannabis was my gateway, so.
Cocaine, right?
And then
Is that
from
how you
there,
and your dad got into the business, or?
and there I moved into. Actually, I know right first. Then I moved into acid, and after that, I moved into shrooms. I don't know, it was weed, shrooms, then acid. Then some point it was like I can't remember if it was cocaine first or MDMA. I think it was Molly first. Yeah. Yep, Molly before with the acid actually. So now I'm thinking.
Can I post?
Molly.
Can I post?
Acid.
Shrooms?
Then cocaine. Never the heroin. No, or blues. Not my thing. But yeah.
Can I post shrooms stuff in chat, or is that too far?
What?
Posting shrooms stuff
He wants
in
to
chat.
post shrooms shit in general.
Just put in perverts memes, dude. They'll think you're posting because it looks like a penis. Like, do you see this Lori posting perverts memes and you're asking if it's okay?
To post shrooms?
Yeah.
Oh,
There
okay.
is a Green Talk channel.
Oh, I forgot about that.
You would.
Yeah. My plan's actually doing really good, though.
Bet. I just checked all the outdoors ones. They're fucking fruitful.
There's little white spots, though.
Also, my cop, my very old cop friend, but his entire department just smokes weed ever since they legalized it. And like, I guess there was a case where like the PBA or what pushed back on administration. I was like, well, if you can let people fucking drink, you can't really test them for weed, you know? So once that happened, they just all started getting fucking ripped. And like his wife called me out and asked for some seeds, and she put them on the kitchen counter. She's like, grow them. She's like, when do I put them out? Can I just grow them in the basement with a little bit of light? I'm like, you really don't know what you're getting yourself into, kid. Now I gotta go get her a little grow top, put that shit in the basement. She can start growing indoors.
Are you allowed to grow in Florida?
Yeah,
I'm
as
gonna
much
be,
as they are allowed here.
I'll be fucking calling Costa. Be like, all right, time to come down to Florida, hang out for a week.
Ski, this is America, man. It's your God-given right to grow marijuana wherever you are. And you know what? If
That's not legal advice, by the way.
that's not legal advice, but that's like liberating advice because no matter where you are and you're doing it, you're always going to be on the right side of history at some point.
Pretty
in life.
crazy that they would make that illegal growing plant.
Well, it's because the FDA, who was it? One lady said it was bad for you to the FDA, and then the FDA fucking made it illegal.
It was part of a lobbying thing against the hemp as well.
I think they should make every drug legal and just let natural selection fucking happen.
I mean, if they did, we'd probably get less and less of that fucking, what's it called?
If I could just go to the fucking pharmacy like in fucking the Philippines and go pick up a vial of fucking testosterone for $50 versus the $200 I gotta spend a month, that'd be a lot easier.
Sometimes shit does feel backwards, right? It's like they'll make that shit illegal, but then it's like they're, everything has like sucralose in it, and it's like trans fats are in everything. Although now I think they're kind of waking up to that, but like still, for the fact that it was like that for so long.
Buying a place in like Thailand and Philippines, and every winter just fucking flying out there and living.
I thought of that too, man.
Instead of being like a snowbird where everybody flies before, I'll just fly for a different country and live for 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Doable.
I've been looking at apartments.
I was doing that with Greece, but
townhomes. Oh, dude, that's such a good idea. Why don't you do that?
What is it, like Thailand? Like, what is it? You only need like $10 a day to fucking live.
Switzerland, Sweden,
dude, Thailand, you can,
Ireland.
Like, hire some village girls to just basically do all your washing and cooking.
So yeah, the guys that went to the Philippines when I was stuck in Guam, they had, I guess, a tsunami that came through, and they went there for relief. They were like, yeah, you pretty much, you walk to the bar / strip club / whorehouse type thing they have, and toss them $100, and you pretty much own the bar for the night. And then you get your choice of what women you want to spend time with that entire day, prior night.
Seems like a lot of work.
And then that woman will come home with you. She'll, bathe with you, wash your back, all that fun shit. She'll do your laundry and make breakfast before you leave out the next day.
Dude, am I wrong? Like, I just wanted to do like my laundry, clean my house, and do like cook me some sandwiches, like meal prep.
No, you do whatever you want, man.
That's it though.
Joe Gatto's getting freaked out on.
I don't know why we have all these random ass fucking bicycles laying around.
People upgraded. Moving on to Harleys. Yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. There's a moral dilemma because I feel like some of those places, their exploitation, like they would have like kicked out their kids at a young age, and because they can't feed them and shit, and then they end up at these places just for like living accommodations, getting into like all those I don't want to say human
It's
trafficking.
hard to feel bad when she's sucking your dick, though. Sorry, I got a fucked up head.
It's hard to be hard.
All I care about.
Getting hard?
Yep.
And everybody in the chat got real quiet once we started talking about this.
That's because their hands are busy.
Feel like Buck might be making plans secretly.
I'm taking it to the next level, man. With that girl. we're doing it. We're going in this.
All right, the one that's gonna take you to prison.
Yep. I'm in it for the.
Oh, I know you're talking about the one you're getting arranged with.
Dude, you know what, Gino? Like, you're probably the closest person who's actually made me like ponder on it and really think hard about it, and it could be a good life.
I
It
mean,
could be.
the only thing I have to say is, have you met the woman, the arranged one, the arranged marriage one? Have you met the woman?
No.
Yeah, she's apparently really attractive, right?
Have you seen a picture of her?
No, I haven't seen a picture. She's apparently really attractive. But besides the point,
Yes.
Gino said she was attractive. You said she was attractive. Well, she's probably
Yeah.
pretty fucking attractive. All right, you've never met her. You've never talked to her in person. Have you even texted her, called her, anything like that?
No, my parents keep trying to get me to do
So
it.
what happens if she is the most you've ever wanted in a woman, and you just won't even go with it because of the whole arranged marriage, and you don't want that? What if she's the love of your life? I'm being realistic here. Like, what if she's the fucking love of your life, but you're being too timid to do anything about it?
Guys, I've been in these situations before. You know what ends up happening?
What?
The girl is like completely not interested and has like a boyfriend on the side.
Yep,
Just lies.
thank you. So my friend
Is
Manny.
she like 16?
Wait, hold on. So my friend Manny, he went to the exact same thing. Yeah, it's the literally exact same thing. Beautiful.
It's
right.
a majority of the situations are like this, man.
They
lie and lie to
talked.
the parent.
She came over.
The one
They hung
parent,
out.
I wish she was a husband, and then like they don't, or they completely neglect the fact that they have a non-cultural boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
And they still like reach out to other parents. Like, this is a common thing.
Which the fucked up part is, like, he's just like me in that he's not cultural at all, right? And if she would have told the truth, they would have actually, been great together. But she faked it because she was scared of showing that she's not actually cultural, right? So it's like this weird. It's like this weird, like, fake life where, like, if she wasn't fake, then they could have worked out. But she was too scared to be fake, and then eventually, like, she left him.
I get that, but how do you know that's going to happen here? 1, 2, you haven't even met the bitch.
I don't know. And to be quite honest with you, I don't even know if I want to even go down that path.
I'm just saying, I'd still take a shot, but majority of the time,
I mean, there's nothing different
you gotta
than
weed through the bullshit.
Going on a date with a woman you've never met before on Tinder or whatever, and then what?
Listen, she's been trying for over 5 years. Look at how she looks. You tell me why in 5 years she hasn't been able to find something.
I don't know. I've been trying for 5 years too, and I haven't found anything.
Yeah, and
but you've seen.
And I'm not a butt-ass ugly man either.
But you've seen her picture.
So
like, I just sent it to you.
There are a lot of variables in someone's life.
No, not like that, dude.
Debating this. Just take
there
a shot.
are hundreds of men here who would do that in a heartbeat. So why, after 5 years, has nothing happened?
Maybe she has a certain type. Maybe she only wants to go with Indian. Maybe she fucking was working on her career and didn't fucking want to get into a relationship. Maybe she wasn't ready for one. Maybe she had some trauma happen with a past boyfriend and she wanted to take time for herself. Why are you like nitpicking this?
I'm glad you're so optimistic, but like, you got to know that from my perspective, the reason why I'm so pessimistic is because I've seen this play out with multiple people in my life.
You're ready to jump in bed with a woman that could possibly send you to jail.
Give you herpes.
Versus a woman.
Dude.
I'm sure a woman.
I'm listening, and I understand where you're coming from, but you will never know until you know.
Listen, Linda.
Dude, this whole thing you guys are on about with
my family friends just hooked me up with a girl, and I reached out, and the girl in an indirect way, she was cute, but like indirect way was like, I was at a party, they kept pushing like this other guy on me, and he didn't even say anything to me for like 3 years. I'm like, and then I guess what's her name, who I know, cut in, was like, oh, you should meet Costa, blah blah, and like then she just saw my sister at a party and told her like they need to meet up, and I Facebook messaged her, and she I told you guys about this, right?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you
And I
did. Yeah.
messaged her, and she sent like an entirely long, like 4-page paragraph, like
She
4
was
pages
already
of
married
paragraphs.
or something.
Like, why? No. But the way she said it, I pretty much understood that, like, she's a quiet, private person. Most likely she's attracted to the same sex, and she doesn't want to essentially tell her parents this or open up about it. But she put it in a nice way because she just kept saying, like, she didn't use, like, a gender identifying way that most people would, given the amount of words that were put in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So,
But I'm still saying, Green, I'm with Gino on this. Like, just
anything's possible.
fucking go see.
Anything's possible. That's my point. Like, anything's possible. There could be a ton of reasons why she doesn't want to be with you, and there could be a ton of reasons why it could hit it off. So that's, we have to look at it. So
I'm very familiar
as
with the
to
culture over
why,
there.
just treat it like
The green card is everything, dude, over there.
Uncover the mystery. Oh, dude, wait, she's over there?
Yeah.
Oh, she's
Oh,
over
dude,
there.
yeah, no. The reason why she's not with somebody is because, like, she knows the moment she does, she's trapped.
Yeah, dude.
Duh, dude. You know how
Oh,
it works.
she's overseas? I thought she was in the States and your family
No,
was just trying
dude.
to hook you up with her. You've
No,
never
it makes
explained
sense.
that.
She's probably waiting
Oh, my
for, like,
bad.
the
I
big
thought that was
ticket
like.
item. No, bro.
Yeah,
come on, man.
she's waiting for the big ticket item, exactly. But
Exactly, bro.
my friend went through the
I've
same thing,
had
dude.
girls that are like that from Greece.
You went through
There's
the
nothing
same
wrong with
thing, and she had someone,
that.
dude.
Bro, stop. That's the old world hustle, man. You gotta respect women like that, man, because they're holding on to their value, and you know what's up.
At the expense of the man.
At the expense of the man.
Yeah, what are you talking
she's
about?
got something to bring to the table, and so do you. What's the problem?
Wait, what? No, what
it's
I'm
a fair
saying.
exchange.
What I'm saying is she has someone else over there.
No,
which is
I don't.
why.
It's not necessarily the case, man. Like, she might have like some boys crushes. She talks to. How old is she?
24. 24,
Yeah,
26.
she might have like some little crushes, bro. But like the moment she gets involved and anybody finds out about it, dude, you know how Indian culture is, man. Come on. Yeah, like Greeks in villages aren't any different, man.
Not this new age shit, bro. This new age shit is way different.
Yeah, good luck still getting it away, man. Do you understand, like, the fucking, like, the network, like the cultural network is it's like worse than security cameras, dude. Like, this grandmother, dude, I brought my fiance through my village. Okay, didn't even go into the house because my grandmother would have freaked out about it. Bringing a girl because, like, everybody would talk. Bro, I didn't see a single motherfucker wave to me or say hi to me. I drove out of the village, like, a fucking 3 weeks later. I'm getting interrogated by my grandmother, like, and then she finally comes out that, like, everybody saw we were there alone, and, like, they're asking, are you married, and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about? You don't have, like,
That's just
fucking
annoying.
grandma drones in the air and shit, like, fluttering around looking at people? Like, they're worse than security cameras, bro, for real. So everybody knows they can play it all off all they want. It's only a matter of time. But anyway, who cares, man? Just go fucking say hi.
Fuck it. Maybe I will.
Say hi right now. Right now, pussy.
You're gonna thank me one day.
Right.
12 hours in the future, man. Just do it.
Worst gonna happen is it doesn't work out. At least get the visit into you or something.
Yeah, I hear you.
Listen, man. You know what I have given up on?
What, bro?
Women. In New Jersey. Okay? You all thought I was going to say women,
They're
period.
all like dudes.
I know, I was like, whoa.
Nope. Women in New Jersey, bro. And now I'm hitting up the European channels, and it's doing all right. Because the next time in Greece, dude, I'm just going to start hitting them up like dominoes, one after the other.
Do they have dominoes over there?
Yeah. Actually, they do. And it's
Wow.
like gourmet. Bro, it's in a mall. And it's like literally like the servers are all decked out. Like it's gourmet style. It's fucking crazy, dude. Like Pizza Hut, by the way, Pizza Hut is like in the most expensive neighborhood in Athens.
I bet their
And
KFC
literally
is really
people
good.
look at it like fine dining. It's crazy.
I bet the
And
food.
like y'all don't even know how to
pizza's
eat pizza.
Phenomenal.
You know what I miss? Sbarro.
Yeah.
Sparrow.
Sbarro, dude.
Sparrow.
That shit is so over
Barrow.
fucking rated.
And Fat Boy. Those were on the exits.
They're
Sparrow and
still
Fat
on the
Black.
mall down in Florida.
I feel like Sparrow just turned into Sean.
Fucking god, dude. You know, funny enough, dude, when I was in Jersey, I had the worst pizza I've ever had in any state.
Yeah, that's disgusting. I don't know what is. Only you would find the worst pizza in like
Yeah,
the greatest
dude.
state for pizza.
I know, bro.
What the fuck, dude? Well,
Worst
when you
pizza I
come
ever
again,
had.
we'll go to the right pizza places. I'll take you to
Yeah,
fucking.
come
Tomatoes.
again.
I'll take you to Joey Tomatoes, man, in Hoboken.
Joey salads?
No, Joey
I
Tomatoes.
don't know what happened, but my engine just randomly cut off and I couldn't get it to come back.
Well, sounds like a performance issue. Get him!
Got him!
That thing will never not make me smile.
Hey, do you know that is Costa, that dog?
That's Henderson's dog.
Yeah.
Moses. What the fuck?
You only gotta press it once.
Shut the fuck up, Moses.
So I used to be able to pick up a lot of speed with this gyrocopter by diving and then pulling back up, and then it seems like they've changed it so that if you dive with it, the engine just cuts off. It's like, oh, well, they have an interesting feature in this game that if I dive while full throttle, I can make it go faster. That's a cool physics feature that's
Sorta
somewhat
like real life.
Yeah. Then they were like, no, we don't want them to go faster. So
We need it to be more realistic for damage, but not for the speed.
Well, you know, the vehicles on the ground go faster when they go down a hill.
they do.
It's almost like gravity only matters when you're on the ground. Which isn't realistic.
Oh my god, what is this? I found something. Mushroom Mining Company. Oh my god, it's a... somebody's been in here.
Probably me.
Gotta find that version rounds.
You know, as the late great Ricky Bobby said, "You ain't first, you're last."
That's the dumbest thing I ever heard. You could be second, you could be third. Hell, you could be fourth.
What? Honestly, I've never seen that movie.
Really?
Really.
What?
And it's like the
You're
most...
fucking missing out, bro.
It's honestly one of his funniest movies, and I love Will Ferrell.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never saw it. I really, is the most iconic saying for the longest time, and yep, don't get that reference.
Dear Lord, sweet baby Jesus, in your little onesie.
I'm all jacked up a Mountain Dew. I'll come at you like a spider monkey, Chip.
Don't
Bro,
you
he's,
be like
Step Brothers.
Bobby.
What'd you do today? I threw
Dude.
Chip's old war medals off the bridge.
Bro,
One of my
he's so
favorites
funny.
was,
And he's pounding down, dude.
one of my favorites was was it like is it John Goodman? Or he was
What do I do?
shit, man, I forgot the fucking movie. When he was all drunk and he had to get on a plane. Denzel Washington. And he starts breaking up, like they call him up, like they call up Goodman.
Snakes on a plane?
I've had it.
It was like Fallen or something. And then like John Goodman like shows up with a briefcase, like starts unpacking like 2 mirrors, a thing of cocaine. Starts breaking up line. He's like, "All right, boys, who's funding this enterprise?" Like the best fucking. That was like one of the best
funny,
scenes
dude.
ever.
Like what I
Just the
posted
whole
in.
flow of the scene.
Like what I posted in general. That's probably my favorite like ever Will Ferrell scene.
Why aren't you send me a picture of your future wife there, Dingamus?
Sure, I got you. Send it to everyone.
Future wife.
My favorite is like
Why
the one I
not?
even see all the time is like, I'm not on fucking steroids, as they're like questioning him about steroids.
Send it all.
What are you sending me?
That was an accident.
Hey, how do you pick up a workbench?
You gotta have the clang block.
Oh yeah.
All the news. Yeah, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's just self-conscious about herself, dude. I don't know.
Maybe. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, maybe she just genuinely wants to do life right, man.
Maybe
She didn't
so.
grow up in like a fucking twisted sense of like
Your parents died.
her parents died.
Mm-hmm.
That could be rough on anyone.
Yeah.
Well, at least you don't have to talk to the father.
Wow.
That actually makes me feel really good. Okay, I'm gonna give her a call.
Can we listen in? You want a Zoom call stream it?
Dude, that'd be so awkward, bro.
Did Adolf Rizzler go to bed?
We're gonna need his help.
Yeah, but unfortunately, he's already went to bed. He's got to work tomorrow.
That sounds weird. Yeah, my son's
Yeah,
gonna work tomorrow.
Just fucking
Yeah.
call her up, and when she picks up, just pretend you're like Microsoft support, and then just be like, "No, I'm fucking with you."
Yeah, that'll do.
I'm fucking with you.
Do it with the most Indian possible accent.
Oh, that takes me a second.
Oh my god, this is so racist. I love it. Keep it going.
You get to it quicker than me. I have to like work my way up to a really good Indian accent.
Hello, this is Karim.
This guy called me from QuickBooks. Tried to tell me my fucking the payments were off on QuickBooks, and I'm like, "Where are you calling from right now, Calcutta?" And he just hung up. Like, gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, so just call her up and say, "Hello, this is Karim. You're my wife now. Thank you."
No, Karen.
Karen.
Karen. Karen.
I'm Karen. That's a very.
That's actually how you say it, by
Karen.
the way. That's how you actually say my name, by the way.
I know. Strong.
Say my name.
Masculine.
God.
Karen.
Yep. Damn.
So what you're saying is I can call you Karen?
Okay, dude.
Karen.
I'm just asking a question.
Karen.
No, it's
I
more
call
like
him
Karma.
Karen all the time.
He does. I feel like he's the
Karma.
only one who can call that to me. And I won't be offended. If you say Iski, I'll be pretty upset.
Foundation on. No, wait, the 14th? Okay, we're good.
Oh, I've seen this. Damn, what happened to Russell Peters? Does he still do shit?
Russell.
Yeah.
Russ.
Hey, did you
Have you heard the bit by him where he does what Indian accent sounds like? He does like the.
Yeah. It's so good, dude. I'm gonna watch
What,
comedy
Tunak,
tonight.
Tunak?
Just need to find it.
Going through the fields in the wasteland. I'm in danger.
Yeah, there are landmines out there.
Golly, where are all the animals at? I have not seen any. And I always see animals.
I don't know. I spent a lot of time hunting bears in the wasteland. They may be extinct now.
That's it. That's it. Oh my god. There's a big patch of missing snow. I can see where somebody's been getting their snowballs.
You know what? That's most likely Beardadon.
Beardadon?
Because he lives pretty close to where you're at.
God, man. He hates that so much when y'all do that.
Oh, does he really?
I've never done it to his face.
I have a feeling that he does.
Well, I almost feel bad about it.
I'm sure you do.
Almost.
I think I'm gonna go back to like overdosing on resveratrol. Might just be the key.
Dude, I'm with you on that, bro. That's all you need is a reserve.
Yep.
Resveratrol.
Is that all you need?
No, you need that with good sleep and
That's why-
vitamin D3.
Some of that D3.
Yeah, D3, K2, K plus.
R232.
R2D2.
Curtis, stop being a little bitch. Just move out here, you little bitch.
Zoom
Yeah,
call.
I should
Come
do
on,
it,
let's
huh?
go. Zoom call.
I should do it,
Do
huh?
it. Let's do it.
Yeah,
Stream it.
I'll be your camera.
You're my
vlogger.
life now.
Yo,
Thank
I'll
you.
have Max. I'll have
I'll
Max
be your
talk for me.
cameraman, dude.
I'll do
That's
it.
the only way.
Vlog.
That's the only way we can do this if Max talks.
He'll do it, trust me.
I will do it.
You can tell, dude.
Excuse me. This person just got reunited with their dog after he went missing during a car accident, okay? This dog is the size of a Great Dane. How the fuck did he end up missing? How?
Is there a neighborhood of blind kids?
What the fuck, dude? That's
Is there-
ridiculous.
Is there a server setting I can do animals up on? This is
I am not
ridiculous.
sure. I don't think you need to turn them up though.
Dude, I can't find nothing.
Have you ever been hunting for real? Some days you just go out and you can't find shit.
Look, I ain't about this realism. They can keep that realism.
This
Don't you
Rizla-ism?
mess with my immersion.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sheriff Maxon over there.
He's fully immersed right now. I'm going off-roading again. I'm currently high-centered on a snowy bank, so it's going well. Oh my god, how did I get down that low?
Get low, get low.
Something about balls.
There's sweat dropped out my balls.
That song was amazing on the Need for Speed soundtrack.
Yep.
Full throttle down this whole mountain. Oh my god. I'm flipping. Still flipping.
Repellent carrier.
There we go, boys.
Wow. UK is making virus-like particles.
Who?
The UK is this company is making these plants that produce virus-like particles.
Why would they do that?
Basically, things that would latch into our virus. What's it called?
Oh, bears! Look at this. You ain't been here.
It would.
You okay?
No, I'm not. I'm fucking having a brain fart, man. I'm watching John Stewart talk at the same time. Yes, exactly.
Bro, what are you saying?
Our receptors. That's what I was looking for the word, man. Receptor.
The lawyer from Suits.
It's not viruses.
Yeah, that's such a good show.
Create them, but virus receptors.
Are iron spikes the highest you can make, or can you make steel spikes?
No, just iron.
I'll be honest. I didn't understand a single word you said.
There is a company in the UK, right, that has genetically sequencing plants to produce virus-like particles. These virus-like particles could be introduced to our viral receptors sites.
Virus receptors.
Viral receptor sites.
Listen, I'm gonna ask you to figure it out and then come back to us with that story.
Wait, you calling her?
No, I'm not.
What are you talking about? What did you not understand? What part?
Maybe it's
Did
me.
you not? There is
The
a
virus.
company in the UK that is genetically manipulating plants to create virus-like particles, okay, that would in turn be accepted into our viral receptor sites.
So they're trying to make more viruses or whatnot, or going to manufacture something that's going to kill us and we have no way to fucking
Possibly, yeah. That's the whole, yes, that's the scenario. They're essentially fucking mainstreaming gain of function. So should be fun. Should be fun for all. But they're doing it in plants, so totally cool. Totally cool, guys. Remember like that fucking mosquito experiment? They're like, yeah, we're gonna eradicate mosquitoes. Oh shit, my bad. We just like created fucking mutated mosquitoes now that can basically replicate when there's just 1.1% male in the population. Should be fun. Need to stop fucking with this shit, man.
Maybe not.
Need
Maybe
to
it's time. Maybe it's time, bro.
We need to travel to another planet before we start fucking around with shit like this.
I don't know about that gain of function, but Fauci, he hit us with that gain of president. Or whatever.
Or whatever. Oh shit. That's some like White House the speaker came out today and was like, "No, that's ridiculous, you know. Hunter was gone. The cocaine wasn't his. That cocaine was there for approximately longer than 72 hours or something like that. That would have been ridiculous. That's a ridiculous notion." I'm like, damn, hitting us with the cold hard facts. So
I just feel like we get gaslit every time.
It was an intern. What's interesting right now is that what's his name's gonna step. Grush is gonna step. He's gonna be at a congressional hearing. I've been waiting for this, man. This motherfucker. I'm really curious because now Congress on record gets to interview him, and this man,
what media is one thing, but perjuring yourself is a completely different story. So this is going to be amazing, guys. We're about to find out what the real deal is on the aliens.
Not really. They'll find a way if they really don't want us to know.
No, they want us to know.
Or it could be
narrative.
It could be now that AI and technology is so good, maybe they have the tech to make it seem like it's real.
Possibly, but they definitely have to answer as to all the black funding, and I believe that they'd rather convince the public that there is an existential threat so they can like validate the fact that they've been siphoning trillions of dollars into black projects in the US government. Because like as soon as these like top secret committees get blown out, dude, it's like people's heads on a stick, or they have to validate their reasoning. Like,
yeah,
and most likely it's them admitting that they have some kind of foreign craft, and then it's like, okay, we get it. You know, fair enough. You get this. Now we can openly siphon trillions into these departments without having to even worry about it. So yeah, it's a natural step. Whether it's real or not, it's the natural forward things or forward momentum. I'm here for it. I see it completely being the opposite too. Like I feel like if they're admitting they're from outer space, then really they might be like a civilization that's been under the sea for hundreds of thousands of years, or alternate dimension beings. But it won't be the truth, you know?
There's no way they can
Whatever
know that
it is.
they're alternate dimension beings. How would they know that?
They would just tell
extra dimensional?
Yeah, they would just. All they would know is that.
Altering time and space.
What they can see is the tech that they have, right? Which they probably.
Yeah,
it's
a play on words, because technically they could be from another galaxy and still be extra dimensional.
Then all of a sudden, Will Smith jumps on the screen and wipes our memories.
With how society is, I wouldn't doubt that they would make him like the spokesperson for it.
The notion that
charade.
they could fold space and time to basically create portals and windows that would transport you to another dimension, so to speak.
Yeah.
Isn't that far-fetched from like it would be more optimal for a spacefaring civilization that has reached that level of civilization to ultimately go in that direction versus like, you know, the other one. What's interesting, have you watched Skinwalker Ranch?
No, but I think I know what that is.
So there's like there's this like radiation thing where like these supposedly they picked up on like these fucking rectangular windows that would open up and like a shit ton of radiation would pour through. So that coincides with like a lot of other I guess like stories of other like people and explaining how things would just like kind of disappear or evaporate. But I don't know. I feel like there's
that's
like
kind of where it originates from, is Skinwalker Ranch, right? Like all like what they're seeing.
What do you mean?
Like the like they would see ships come through just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, but but like there's reported in other like eyewitnesses like all throughout. I mean, just things would just like move to a certain area of space and then just completely disappear. But like I don't know, I feel like drones are a big part of this, if that is the case. Like whatever is here. Remember I was telling you about that? Like we probably have like drones actually spinning around the atmosphere right now that are like alien, and they're just completely autonomous, and they probably like filter between being present like to us visually and then not. Like when they go into like some kind of energy fucking harvesting mode, or they're like operating outside of like cruising, they just show up and then they disappear when they go straight back to cruising again.
What's the purpose though, right? I wonder like, okay, sure, like what if there is, right? Like, you know, they come out and say it, but like, what's the purpose? What do you think the purpose is of them being here.
What would the purpose be of observing another species?
Yeah.
In the universe?
Just to learn, or like, do they...
Yeah.
And we observe other countries.
Yeah,
Why
dude,
would
we
it be
do
so
it
far-fetched
right
to
now to
observe
each other.
other planets?
Not to.
I mean, we may be one giant fucking alien experiment.
Exactly.
Right?
We could have been seeded by the things that are currently observing us, man.
It's
like, and I mean the technology.
It's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah.
The technology, like to hear, and I said cruising, but it could literally just be like the same way electrons work in an electron cloud. Like it'll be here, and then it'll be like in another place at the same time, or non-mutually, like simultaneously, not be in one place and then be like. In
We're going real off the deep end tonight. I like it.
You know what I mean? But it could be. It could be. You know, instead of satellite orbiting, these things they see that just pop up in like certain frames.
I mean, like, you see
Well,
that we've
damn.
evolved from, like, monkeys to who we are now, but, like, you know, monkeys are still the same, right? Like, gorillas are all still the same, so, like, who they mated with, like, who they fucked, you know? Like, where did that species come from?
Dude, I'm pretty convinced that, like, our hybridization wiped out whatever was the native species of humanoids here. Because there were so many. They were diverse, just like the animal kingdom, right? There was a ton of diversity of, like, primates and even humanoids.
I mean, there were giant humans, too, and, like, that's on record, you know?
Yeah, I mean, when the oxygen was, like, different on this planet, it did cause, like, humongous beings. But, you know, they keep pushing back to history. Just recently,
yeah, dude, they just found an axe. Was that you who linked that? They just found an axe that's like 500,000 years old or some shit, or 400,000.
Yeah, and then there was another one that they found another site. That's like approximately 10,000 years before the Great Pyramid. So that puts it. Oh,
I don't know, guys.
Younger dryads.
Why would the government lie to us?
That's a great question.
Famous last words. I'm the government. I'm here to help.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have said that.
No, you're good.
I was just trying to be facetious.
Well, I believe
I think it worked.
It's a distraction from Hunter Biden.
A distraction.
Look at this.
Hunter Biden.
Who?
Hunter Biden.
Never heard of it.
Hunter
Exactly.
Biden, Biden's son, Hunter Biden.
Never heard of him.
All the big controversy that's going on with him, you were just talking about him. You were just literally talking about him. Hunter Biden.
The point's proven.
Yeah.
Never heard of him.
Exactly.
Is that the brother of the fine president of the brother the son who died? That brother?
I don't know if I'm being trolled right now or what.
He doesn't have laptops or anything either.
That man's an upstanding individual. He's being targeted, I tell you, targeted.
Trump is a terrible, terrible person.
You're fucking high.
My God, Ski. I can't with
Don't judge me.
No politics, guys.
I'm just fucking around, dude. I don't think Ski understands.
Can you imagine fucking like some kind of dex exchange sending like hundreds of thousands of dollars to your like? I'm sorry, I would just fucking leave the country. Like, go ahead, try to find me. Bye.
Yeah, right.
Like, I'm gonna take that money right out of the bank. I ain't gonna owe a dime back. They can fuck off.
Yucca.
I feel like I've been kind of going down a rabbit hole of watching UFO videos.
It's I mean, it's kind of happening. Like, people do. I mean, I understand why one could assume that like this is just a distraction. However, there are several things that have changed this entire situation, and part of it was like just Congress discovering all these like super secret committees that were set up, and then them enacting a law that allowed whistleblowers to basically come out and say things without losing their benefits. So now, before you were like, oh, you're a whistleblower, like you're losing your top secret clearance, you're losing your benefits, we're ostracizing you, and
Screw that.
shit, I mean, you might even end
losing
up
your
dead,
freedom.
Yeah, I mean, you got
Yeah.
people breathing down your neck for the rest of your life.
Exactly.
It's probably worse
Or
than like
yeah,
Scientologists.
but now they created like the safe harbor, but apparently there's still a lot of whistleblowers that are still scared because they just figure this could be like a honeypot trap.
Oh, what is this? I found somebody's mine. Oh, this definitely looks like a Justin mine. This is a Justin mine, isn't it?
I don't know where you are.
Look at, I'm just north of you in the desert.
Yeah, that's me, man.
That's mine.
Yep, that one would be me.
I could tell by the intricate supports, and there's a door on the front.
That easy?
Yeah.
You should see my coal mine.
Dude, this fox in the desert, masochist. Dang thing was like rubbing up against a cactus and going, arr, arr.
Oh yeah, they're dumb.
What's up, Kron? Got on.
Yeah. Do you think
What?
that people in power know what happens to us when we die? Or do you think that's like a big secret they're keeping?
No.
No? That's
I
just like a
think
thing no one knows, right?
That's the last frontier, man.
What do you mean? I mean, I know what you mean, but...
You know what happens when we die?
What?
We have a fucking DMT dump, and you lose track of time and space, and it convinces people that they're alternate, like they're entering some kind of alternate dimension, or time and space slows down, and you end up in what you think is like heaven or hell, depending on your last thoughts.
That's what I think happens,
So
actually.
if you had shitty thoughts, you lived a shitty life, you probably end up in hell. And if you're able to like somehow fetishize that you can like, you're being saved by an angel, you'll get pulled up to heaven or something like that,
That's literally what I'm set on. Is that thought.
I mean, like, think about like that DMT experience, right?
Yeah.
Well, what if you could actually catch yourself in it for like a theoretical eternity?
Yeah. So, well, you see it like it's a bad thing.
No, just saying it's like a coping mechanism.
Coping with the fact that we're just gonna die and nothing's gonna happen.
Possibly. I mean, you never know, man. I don't know. Like the thing is like energy is an interesting concept as well.
Yeah, right.
So, one never knows.
What did Nikola Tesla believe?
That the government was out to get him.
On death.
A lot of scientists at that time, though, were like godly people.
Yeah, dude.
Just not a lot of them like associated themselves to like their spirituality, just belief in God to like essentially like a white Christian denomination.
You just return to previous energies, is what he believes.
Yeah, I mean, like, so it's just like, so if you're operating on several dimensions, there is this like obvious possibility that you enter like not you enter, but like your energy moves on to like maybe another dimension. It's utilized in a different way in a format that we can't really we can't exactly perceive. You know, like we don't have the perception to.
That's the celestial light. It's what preserves everything in the world, keeps everything going, huh? Like that energy,
Yeah, I mean, it
we
could
all
be.
feel it.
You know, and again, like mineral content, conductive rocks, stuff like that, conduit.
Hey,
You know,
bitch.
they could be like a hot spot for paranormal behavior. You know, because the energy isn't really gone; it's just lingering.
It's kind of hard to grasp, like,
until like a fucking solar flare just knocks you into like another galaxy. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know? Like a radiation blast. What does it do to this so-called energy?
Isn't it like maddening though, like thinking about it, like where it all started, all of this, like the whole like Big Bang shit, but, like before that, like it's hard to grasp, you know?
I don't know. When I was a kid, I had this like weird trippy dream. So I'll think of like a black hole, right?
Yeah.
Like a black hole absorbs a ton of.
I hear Max
energy.
likes the black holes a lot.
Hey. Are you into?
Ain't nothing wrong with black one.
Nope. But I don't know, it's like, as like weird as it sounds, I feel like it would make sense that we were like in a simulation.
I don't know,
This is
man.
all just like a big ass computer program. But then it's like, you know, like, okay, where do the aliens come from? You know,
Listen,
like, do they know? Are they in a simulation?
They're not like, no. The simulation thing is more of a biological sense of a simulation than it is a distorted one. What they're saying is like when they start talking like that, they're talking like Descartes type philosophy. There's no real science. I mean, they're trying to apply science behind it, but it's a field where like it's more philosophy than it is anything else, right? It's like
Yeah, but also at the same time, there's also computer code. There's like there's a code in the universe.
You can break
that-
everything down to ones and zeros.
Yeah,
The
like everything kind of goes back to an algorithm.
like the code that you're talking about though, it could be like a biological one. So like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, true. Biological.
Break your DNA into numbers too, but it's
But you could also this. It's not. It's like a synthesis of multiple things. So like, even though you have biology, then there's also like harmony and waves, right? Like that's another thing that it's not. It just seems like there's multiple systems at play here, and we've only begun to scratch the surface of like what the universe is made of. But going back on the black hole thing, like you were talking about the Big Bang, and essentially what I believe happens is like the black holes that exist, right? Like they basically create wormholes in other areas, right? But like the area that's absorbed, right? Like the mass, the energy, the light that's absorbed into a black hole, right? Like that could be like a cosmic bud on the other side, building up, gaining entirely like mass, basically churning all the elements in together as one.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden on the other side, it explodes, right? It blows.
Oh, I gotcha.
Once it reaches like some kind of mass, wherever reason, it could be like an independent number. It doesn't mean like it reaches the same mass every time and then explodes, but everything is unique. And when that happens, an entirely new universe is born. And that, like, at some point, like, those fields begin to weaken and collapse and create another, like, black hole. And then, like, more stuff is sucked in and then it explodes. And so what you end up having is, like, like you end up having like this almost like a mitigated, like diminished returns, right? Like the difference is so fucking marginal, but like the difference could be like one less galaxy. So if there's like trillions and trillions of fucking galaxy, what's one less more? You know,
Yeah, but that shit's gonna happen like indefinitely.
Entirely, or so like, dude, it could be an entirely different like scale. Like the entire universe would be a whole different fucking scale than what we even understand. You know what I'm saying? Because like, where's that shit going, dude? I think the notion that it's just like ending up somewhere else in another universe. I don't know.
We're probably already like we are like probably way past in history, right? Because like that's like what millions and billions of light years away is when it started, and like it's still happening, right? Like the effects of that quote unquote boom is still happening, and it's still being stretched, right? And so like we're just like one speck in that.
We're
right?
on our way to just like de-stressing though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's just ending up like as it heats up, things also cool down, right? Like look at the natural cycle of almost every high energy source thing. Like what happens to the suns, dude? You know, they go like basically like supernova and then collapse in on themselves. But in that there's like this essentially a black hole that's created, right? Little spinning drains, right? Now what happens when all those little tiny mini drains meet up and like one big drain? That's where I'm saying like at some point all
Everything
these
just
tiny
fucking
mini swirl into like one big drain, and all that mass and energy is collected up on the other side and then just creates another big bang, and then creates like a whole nother fucking universe with its own laws of physics. And that was like my trippy out of body experience when I was like very young, and I'm like, oh, that'd be a cool way to look at the earth. That was around the time like I was being taught that like the sun was like static, or like, okay, so we were taught that like the sun was like kind of like in a static position, but it was moving around the Milky Way. But if you consider that the Milky Way is also orbiting or moving in a general direction, what you really have is like the what's it called? Like imagine spinning a yo-yo in a circle and running at like 60 miles an hour. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
you're gonna have a trail behind, and that's what I visually saw in my head. And then that model only came out like, I don't know, several years after I graduated. But it was weird. The shit they were teaching us was just so fucking stale, dude. Like I was literally having trips in my own head as a young child that like that understood the universe a little bit better. I don't know. That's why I'd like. There's so much you can learn from children, man. If you really fucking pick their brains and you actually like listen, especially the ones that like just really into like science and math and shit, man. That I'm telling you, dude, they have a lot of answers.
They have like way more elasticity in their brain.
The electron cloud,
Pick
dude.
up
That's
on
another
shit,
thing.
dude.
Like they showed us the electron, right? But the way its properties acted, it made sense that it was more of like a gas or a cloud that surrounded than it was like an actual little ball. And then only after did they come and say it was like possibly
What are you
absolute.
guys doing on the game over there? What are you guys doing?
Sorting our chest once again.
Oh. I wonder why.
I have not made a mess. He cannot blame me. I don't think.
Also, in this way, it coincides with
I'm a rich girl.
energy, mass, neither being lost. You know?
God, that song. Yeah, every time you say that, you just need to be like, hey, thanks so-and-so for the gifted sub. It's like your Twitch song, or I don't know.
That would be good.
Yeah, but to make it more realistic, have it play every 30 seconds to 60 seconds. I don't know, Coaster. I feel like we're too deep into this routine in life that there are too many like hidden things, you know, because it's like I feel it's weird, dude, like in history thinking that they probably had tech that's way better and more.
They did.
I mean, it depends on what you mean by better, right? So the ability to like carve a rock, you know, using like say high pressure water could have been actually accomplished like 10,000 years ago, right?
Pre-industrial revolution.
Well, it could have been accomplished 10,000 years ago. If you like create enough pressure going through a small spot, like they could have essentially built like a water jet. You know, but they didn't reach like, you know, the shit water jet CNCs didn't even like come into play until like, I don't know, 30 years ago, 20 years ago.
There's no telling how much knowledge we lost in the Library of Alexandria. It got messed up.
Yeah, you know, I read up on that a lot. Apparently a lot of copies were made. There was a lot of originals, but a lot of copies were made that were found in all parts of the world, but still like that. So they like estimated that the way like the fable goes is like they lost half of the world's history, but it's actually recoverable. The problem is even at like 1%, you never know what it is. It's just gone in history. But there's also what's interesting is like there's these like Buddha scrolls, like not like Buddhist scrolls that
You know what it's starting to sound like to me a little bit? Started to derail it a little bit. Kind of reminds me of One Piece, the 800-year void. So there's in the One Piece anime, they always talk about fucking the 800-year void. Kind of sounds like real life. There's a void in our history that no one knows about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They took full political control, dude. Right?
They had the Dark Age.
Like that's when like history started to become rewritten, essentially.
Yeah.
And like people know there's like a gap, you know, like we all know there's a gap, you know, and it's clear by what they're finding.
They've only been able to transcribe like 10% of the scrolls, like they're still fucking working on it. But it's like they're working off of like basically like a dead language. I think it's Sanskrit.
Sounds good. I started learning Sanskrit.
But that was the useful thing. Another, like, again, and what's crazy is, like, so we say, like, the Library of Alexandria, blah, blah, blah. Do you know what, like, Ottoman invasion, like, again, that kind of stuff, like, where cultures have, like, invaded only in present time. Like, I would say, like, in the last, what, 2,000, like the last 1,000 years, even, like, 500 years, 7 years ago. Like, the Ottomans managed to completely wipe out like a post-Byzantine Egyptian culture. Like the Egyptian culture of today, that is like the actual culture, is highly influenced by like the Arabic culture of the Ottoman Empire. And one of the reasons why was because like for Greece, when they were invaded, a lot of the culture was like moved to Northern Europe, to other countries, because like a lot of scholars like believed in this preservation of culture. So like a lot of the classics came back after they gained their independence. Unfortunately for Egypt, they were like completely landlocked. So to like scholars really, there weren't really like a lot of scholars that were able to just even escape. And the ones that were able to leave, they couldn't leave with stuff because it was all landlocked. And the Ottomans just gained complete control of like desert and sea. And essentially, culture was like.
Corinne, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. Chilling.
A lot of history,
Definitely.
like a lot of history disappeared. Like the so the only thing they had to fall back to was like the ancient culture, but like the modern one is just obliterated, it's gone. And then like when they fought for independence in Greece, whatever, and all the classics came back, all the books, the languages. So whatever was lost and was only basically preserved internally by like the churches at the time, or the monasteries, you know, that was being passed around. At the same time, all the scholars came back with all their shit.
Hey,
I was just gonna say, dude, like, what the fuck are they
Guess what I'm
hiding?
gonna do again.
You're gonna waste some more dukes.
Yup. Every time now.
But yeah,
I'll be like, hey, Buck, guess what?
the tourism department in Egypt is like, they have like more power than our like FBI, but in their country. So they're crazy with that shit.
They say it's because like they don't want people to like steal, when like for safety reasons and shit, you know.
Well, they want to be the first ones there on site, and they do pull everything out, but at the same time, they don't allow, like, they ridicule any discussion that goes against the history that they're spinning.
Yeah. Fuck, what's his name?
Like, they dictate Egyptian history. They dictate.
Yeah. I think Graham Hancock is someone who's like fighting for that.
Yeah, but he's one of the ones that have been more outspoken, but this has been going on for like,
yeah,
as far as I remember, like there's a lot of guys that disappeared into like obscurity, man, trying to fight this. Like it's crazy. When I remember I was like a kid reading these books and hearing about people that had these like different notions about Sphinx and pyramids and them having like evidence, because they would show up there, they would visit, and then suddenly they'd be barred out. So like there goes all the research. They just wouldn't be able to continue on any of their information, and that's when people started learning networks that like the best thing you want to do is just visit enough times where you gather all the information you possibly can before you release a statement.
people call that shit like pseudoscience. Like it's basically what it is, right? The shit they fight for.
Non-consensus science has been confused with pseudoscience, yeah.
I just don't like that term. Because it goes out of the bounds of like what, you know, like what science puts, right? But at the end of the day, it's like all a hypothesis, right? So
I direct everybody to like the two paradigms of
it starts
America,
with the hypothesis, you know, and then
like phytosanitary laws in two different nations or like regions. They're so opposite, but they're both sciences, and that's what I'm like. You can't like just have an absolute science. Like, yeah, sure, like math and certain formulas are just basically like, you know, like facts, laws, whatever. But like at the same time, what people call science, other people like they just call it like the principles. So it's like, yeah, phytosanitary laws, man. Think about it. Like, okay, in the U.S. it's substantiated privilege, right? Things are like innocent until proven guilty in terms of like food products, etc., etc. But in Europe, there's like precautionary principle, and they look at their shit like a science. So you have two different paradigms looking at science in a different way. Like Kuhn and Feyerabend, those two philosophers, like their conversations, they literally wrote like 30 years of letters to each other, debating like what science is. So that would give you like enough reason to basically like question when somebody says like science is absolute. It's like, is it though? Is it? This is just all about like testing observation, right?
yeah, right, exactly. People are like against it. It seems like it's weird.
People are against people that tout like there's only one science and this is it, or like they're like, oh, it's science, bro. Ha ha ha.
Yeah, it's like almost like they want to like
Science, bro.
they want to
You know,
like
I went by your
They
place
don't
yesterday.
understand how science works.
Your house.
What?
I drove by your house on my motorcycle yesterday, and there was a random hole, and I drove right in that random hole with my motorcycle.
Yeah, I don't. They're working.
That's
Sorry,
like-
man. We removed the welcome in there.
But god damn it, fucking hole. Dumped inventories on the ground. So I can pick my bike up.
So this is the newest TikTok. Is putting a bunch of food in like little kids' kiddie pools. So this is like a kiddie pool of spaghetti, and this is another one doing nachos. I'm sickened. Oh God.
That could be a little messy.
I hope that's
I mean,
not
it's
the new
contained in the
trend.
kiddie's pool, but like, why? You just wasted all that food so you can gain like a 5-second shot of you taking a bite. Like, come on, man. Ooh, this is interesting.
And the people that do it now, they ain't stupid. The people that are watching it, making it trenders. The people doing it just found a way to, manipulate
Well, I mean, the food could be used for something else.
that too. But people making it popular.
Yeah, why are you watching it, Costa? All you're doing is giving them views. Supposed to do it more.
you're part of the problem.
Oh, I circumnavigate that. I look at Reddit so they don't get views from me.
There you go.
It's like a copy.
Yeah, wasn't Reddit supposed to go on strike? And would that last for like 2 days?
Reddit went on strike.
Huh?
The Reddit strike?
No, it's been denied.
Well, yeah, the CEO started demodding people. I know a bunch of neck weirds out there.
I don't have TikTok or Reddit.
I like TikTok. I watch titties on TikTok.
Titties on TikTok.
Then on Reddit I have a bunch of different boob porn sites I follow.
Oh my god.
I'm just telling the truth.
Hey, gotta get your rocks off somehow, right?
Yeah, why are you? Oh my God, man.
I don't know.
Fuck that, like you
There's
are
nothing wrong with it.
beyond that. Homie.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about my problems or what I.
Oh, it's not a problem. You definitely enjoy it.
Wait, what?
What are you doing?
I'm just messing with people.
It really has
You follows Nick?
Huh?
Well, I totally missed
He just randomly started showing up. I'm driving and he just automatically is following me.
Oh yeah, he does that.
Are you hacking?
He's got admin powers.
I've got a pink hat and a cigar.
Man, why you abuse the powers? Like, hold on a second.
If
Who
you saw
was
my
the one
character,
that,
you'd
like,
understand.
Who's the one that refused to use their power, their admin powers, to like get the boat out of the water at one time in Valheim?
Wait, what?
No, it was we
Yep.
used the
Boat.
power to get
There was
Crimson's
a boat. Yeah. There was a boat that got completely fucked over and flipped.
Oh, yeah, that got fucked over and flipped. Remember Gino?
And we kept pushing it. We kept trying to push it closer.
We were all out there in the water trying to build out to it.
Fucking miserably.
And flipping the boat.
It was like the
Oh,
worst.
yeah.
I think Meditate had the owner.
Where-
Yeah,
where's
that
the
was
admin?
mine and Mike's boat out there.
That shit was funny.
It's bedtime.
Absence of the game.
Sounds kind of lame.
Yeah.
Didn't take you for a lame person.
But here we are.
Oh man, wait, what time is it?
You gotta wake up and go to your dad's.
Almost midnight.
Shoot, man, that's right. I gotta be there at 10. Though I don't know what I'm gonna do because I ain't got a truck.
My guess is.
Hey, you got a truck.
Yeah, my guess is we'll be loading it into mine and then taking it back to your house. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
I'd say he's not thinking anything. I'd say he's like, good luck.
Maybe.
That's how I'd do it. Some blackstrap coffee.
I'm just still taken aback by all that.
Yeah. It was pretty shocking. When they decide they want to do something, they go pretty quick, though, it seems.
Yeah, it's like, hey, slow down and think about this.
What's the fun in that?
I ain't saying it's wrong. I'm just.
Yeah. It's not now, no matter what. Because it's what happened, therefore it must be right.
Well, I ain't like against it. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I know.
I just don't understand how you can go 1 minute it's saying one thing and then,
Yeah, I mean, I knew that they had talked about it before and had been interested in like looking at houses and stuff, but I thought, well, I mean, we've looked at houses as almost like a hobby since forever. So I didn't think too much about it until 2 nights ago. Alright, good night. You better.
Alright.
Yo.
Yo.
So,
Hey, zoom this girl.
stock
Zoom this
photos
guy.
and whatever, and then pay for like user-generated content.
I'll zoom.
Okay,
Yeah,
ready? Hear me out, right? Hear me out. Okay,
Okay.
we build a site where people do the same, but for things that would be considered like taboo or possibly illegal, like pictures of heroin, pictures of fucking MDMA, crack cocaine, marijuana, mushrooms.
What are you trying to do here? What are you doing here?
Like basically a very dirty adult version of like iStock photo. Okay?
Ooh,
And we
okay.
make a platform and we just basically manage like, you know, the entire site and take a small percentage from the buyers, the sellers. What say you, sir?
Wait, they already have that. It's called 4chan.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, streamlining 4chan. Can we do it?
Absolutely not.
You're depressing, man.
Of course it can be done, dude. The fuck?
Let's go. Let's do this.
When can something not be done? Like, please enlighten me. Why you would ask such a stupid question?
Wow.
Dang, he just.
He's,
He's up. God.
Not like I needed that. I don't know how iStock photo exactly works, to be honest, but that would be a very simple thing, I think. Where are we gonna get the pictures?
well, that's the thing. It's like it's user generated, right? So people are able to post them.
Yeah.
They get bought by the buyers,
I'm on
and we make a commission on each sale.
Dude, I can totally upload to this website and make money.
Yeah, but like, all right, so look up like nipple piercing, you know, or like look up heroin.
Fairly certain there's a requirement for internet people on the companies on the internet.
Oh, it
like,
exists.
To like report illegal activity or at least warn their users. Like they have a duty to act.
Who does?
Jesus.
Like the company themselves.
No,
Yeah,
not
this
if,
was.
not if we build it in not if we build it in Cyprus. We are not legally obligated to give up any documents.
Dude, this has everything. Have you searched? I searched for it, and I can actually see like.
Nipple rings?
Oh, I didn't search that. I searched that real quick.
What? Can you see like heroin rocks of heroin or whatever like that?
Yeah, like I see it being prepared with a syringe.
I'm like, is there syringe in someone's arm?
In someone's belly.
Huh.
Oh, but that's for hormonal therapy injections. It's not like doing heroin.
Like somebody like put in like added like in the street with crack pipe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, let me see. Hold on.
It's a photo of an individual, and like what's gonna happen is people are going to go into the streets and alleyways or like dressed up like
pictures.
Like pretend to be smoking a crack pipe, whatever, and then post it.
That doesn't exist.
Doesn't exist, right? All right, now
Right.
we're talking. Thanks so much. Like, dude, like fat man naked, you know? It doesn't have to be like necessarily fat man completely naked. It could be like partially naked or fully naked. It don't really fucking matter. You have to be an adult to get on our site, you know?
It's basically an unrated version of that stock.
Thank you. Exactly, sir. And then we can move on to videos, and then, you know?
You know how hard that would be to moderate
What do you mean?
against like really bad stuff, you know?
Like, what would be really bad stuff that we considered, like, actors? Like, creating a scene. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm coming
I do. It's just like, that's
Like,
not
what's
what I'm
wrong
saying,
with,
though. Like, what if they don't...
A movie production showing a scene where a kid is stealing of, like, an abusive father versus, like, a picture where, like, some person's like, okay, you stand there and pretend to be joking on them, they're gonna post this because they need
That's not what I'm saying. Okay, what if...
physical abuse, you know what I mean?
What if we get 100 posts, right? And out of those 100 posts,
Yeah.
13 or 14 of those posts are the real thing.
It's not our duty. Why would we need to moderate that?
Doesn't that
I mean,
seem
how
like
much of the Pornhub videos are actually rape?
Like, we
Well,
can,
hold
I
on.
mean,
Isn't
the
that,
point
isn't that
is,
like an ethical problem, though, right? Like, if someone's purchasing a picture...
No. No. When you monitor the sales, you don't monitor the post. Right? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, things are going to be behind.
No, that doesn't make sense. What does monitoring the sale mean? Like, that's not going to stop a person who's like, oh shit, I can make some money. Let me go ahead and just do this. And, like, you know, they're...
Yeah, like,
actually...
monitor the sales because you're like, why is this person consistently buying
you know?
Yes.
I got another
You monitor the post, there's too much loss back. But also in the terms, it could be like, obviously in a certain way where like these scenes need to be like, obviously fictitious, right? So if they break it, then yeah, they can like, you can cancel the account, but like, no reason to monitor every single post that happens, man. You know? Like, if they're alerted to it, it's a different story.
Mm.
Obviously, but like, again, we don't have to provide any physical documents to any government agency if we HQ this out of Cyprus.
And it might
That's
be
how
good
they
to hold
got
on
it.
to those videos. It's proof, you know.
Yeah, I mean, like, you can still be an internal source for, like, ousting the worst, but, you You know, you're gonna have data on location, like from posting and blah blah blah. But who knows? That data might be spoofed. I don't concern myself with that, man. You can't concern yourself with that. I mean, it's a thing to consider, but you can't like use it as a reason not to do something.
True.
Like if you're worried about the tax, like I said, I've already done the research. Cyprus is the way to go.
Wait, what is Cyprus? What?
It's a country. So.
Oh. I thought you were talking about like
There's
a
a
term.
law.
Something.
There's a law there where like any digital records or any records that are kept, they don't legally, they don't force any company operating in that country to have to legally provide documents, like any kind of documents. So a lot of porn companies and gambling sites were setting up there before like the Isle of Man became like a prime opportunity for like server development, server maintenance. But Cyprus was like the leading one at the time. It's like data protection, you know. Hello?
Yeah.
We've
Fucking passing out.
God damn it, Craig.
Sorry. It's not even 10 o'clock. What the fuck am I doing?
Literally take naps all day long.
I know, man.
How you like this? I got my fucking juices flowing, man.
Me too.
The ideas are going and you're falling asleep. Oh, Jesus. Oh, God.
Oh.
Is that a thing? Oh. Hang on. I'm trying to find the article. No way, they wiped it out. Yo, that's crazy. No way. What the fuck, dude? This is the first time I've ever seen it, dude. Like this. Wow. Dude, what the fuck?
What?
I'm sharing them. This is crazy, though. This is the first time I've ever seen this. That means, like, somehow this thing was, like, internally pulled before it could even show that it belongs to any kind of forum. That's peculiar. I can't click on it. It's just there, but it's not there. Gotta find the icon of that too. That's what I have to do. Dude, that's crazy. Hold on. If I search Lancet study. Lancet study. That's scary. Oh wow, it's popping up there. Holy shit, it's popping up in the back end search, not on the front page. Basically what happened there was like somehow my thinking popped up like probably as soon as it was like pulled from the front page or whatever, like home pages for everybody.
Hey, Gino.
Another treasure map?
I got rid of a cop car.
Okay.
Know how I did it?
How's that?
Came around the corner too fast and drove right through the
Nice.
Lost 25% of the health.
Oh, I guess I better go to bed too.
Alright, man.
First I gotta...
See
Well, I
ya.
gotta... Oh god, I forgot some stuff. stuff this summer. Hold on. Just a few more things. Vehicle power. Man, that is a lot of military armor parts. It's like nearly 300 of them.
Worth some money.
So, alright, now.
Alright, man, have a good one.
See ya.
Peace. Okay.
Put it down. And
He's so dumb.
here.
I walked up to this fucking soda machine and saw there was a grandpa's elixir. I went immediately, fucking after I finished my mission, went to Jen, immediately fucking sold it. All my useless junk. Come back and buy it.
Yeah,
Alright, next horde, I'm popping a 20% XP boost.
Taco Bell's closing soon.
I think Kareem passed out.
Fuck. He's a little bitch.
This was a terrible decision. I had 100% on my fucking Jeep when I came into this town. I'm leaving with 39%. Oh wait, nope, I'm leaving with 10%.
Damn, bro. Whew. I'm firing off farts are crazy for some reason. I don't know why.
damn Brian got off. I found a level 6 solar cell.
Oh man.
Take it. Come on.
Yo.
You little bitch.
Mm.
What are you doing, man? Huh?
Passing out.
Round.
Mm.
What are you doing?
Yeah, nothing. What's up?
What are you doing?
I'm fucking shitting.
What are you doing? You taking a shit?
No, I'm laying down.
Oh my god, just fucking disconnect, bro. You're gonna fall asleep.
Why? I like listening and watching gameplay.
I'm just gonna sit here and yell at you. Alright,
Go ahead. Yo, let's hear it.
You don't visit your mother enough.
God, you're such a dick.
You don't.
Yeah.
Are you even tutoring your nephew still, or no? You giving up on that?
I'm giving up.
Horrible, man. Just absolutely fucking horrible. You'd rather spend time with these hussies, kids, these singles moms, children, than your own nephew?
It's actually a really sore spot for me.
For shame. I bet you
Yeah,
it's
I feel
even
better.
sore. I think he feels. Being given up by his uncle. Come on, man.
You should see his mom.
That's alright. Moms are always gonna fuck you up. Just welcome to the club, kid.
It's my parents I feel sorry for, dude. Because they're the ones who have to take care of him. Pretty much.
We don't down this topic again.
Yeah, okay, that's what I thought.
Okay. But we could talk about your failings.
Yay!
No, listen, man. It don't matter. It don't matter. Listen, man. Your family made the decision. Right. Plus, maybe they find it like a blessed thing to spend so much time with their grandkid. You know?
No, they don't.
I'm sure they do.
No.
My mother tells me she hates me in the morning, but I don't believe her.
You should. Supposed to find yourself a woman. It's married.
Trying, dude. But you keep taking them all.
How do you try? What do you do?
Me?
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm working on myself, just kind of like, you know, getting in the best shape so that I can get a dime when I feel like I'm in the right mindset and physical space.
See, that's what I should be doing.
I already got my physical and mental experience.
You know what?
Look what point are with my last
bro?
one.
I posted that photo of me flexing or whatever on my Facebook.
Yeah.
I had 3 different women over the past few days start turning them into opportunities. Focus on yourself, doing your own thing. It's good.
Yeah, you're right.
But what'd you do though?
Huh?
What pictures did you post?
The one I posted in our group chat.
And what'd you do? Change that as your Facebook profile?
No, I just posted it
Where'd you post it?
on my Facebook profile.
That's what I asked. You're like,
I
no.
thought you meant like a profile picture.
Oh.
No, it's not a profile picture. That's what I thought.
See, that's the real deal. You just gotta put yourself out there. Never mind that it makes no fucking sense. Unless the post involves you bettering yourself. Did you say like, hey, I'm proud of myself for the games I'm committing?
No, I said, sun's out, guns out. Happy 4th of July. Don't lose a finger. exactly like that.
One's that, one's that. Which one of you hoes want a piece of this? So I'm doing here. I feel like if I post up, you were like, okay, you got dead. Let's start something. Most of my Facebook friends are people with kids. So I say a majority of women on my Facebook friend have kids. Dude, I have a spot between my grundle and my leg, and I can't tell if this is like just a fucking skin tag or a tick.
Hold on, see what happens.
It's a hard, awkward position. Well, I mean, if it's a skin tag, I could get cancer by ripping it off. I gotta record it maybe. It can't be a tick, it would have been bigger by now, right? Oh, nice. Minnesota accepting patients with IBS. That's nice. Ugh. Come on. Oh, that's fucked up. You know the guy that like pretends to be a bush and scared the shit out of people?
What?
You know the guy that pretends to be a bush and scares the shit out of people?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, he freaked someone out. He freaked like some woman out that's like autistic and she just fucking lost it. Felt really bad for her.
I hate to say it, if someone jumped out and busted me, they'd probably get cold cocked.
Probably.
That one dude that fucking plays like pranks on like escalators, touches girls' hand, or one guy fucking touched one girl's hand or whatnot. And his boyfriend was there, he pulled him over the fucking escalator and started beating the shit out of him. It's a prank, it's a prank. He's like, I don't give a fuck, don't touch my woman. He kept beating the shit out of him. He's like, well, man, fuck around and find out, you know? Actually, one guy got killed. Got shot.
Perennial sunning? Is that... That's when you sunbathe your asshole.
Interesting. Apparently, if you put straight UV light, like sun on your balls, it puts on them.
Yeah? I heard raw milk does it too. That's why I'm interested in seeing what happens. But how much, like, honestly, how much, like, if you were to take everything on the fucking planet that, between what you just said and the raw milk and tribulus and all those things that, like, raise testosterone, like, you probably have, like, mitigated diminished returns, right? Like, it's, I mean, 3%, and then everything after that is probably like what? Oh, you're maximizing 3.1 to 3.15 to 3.1, like 9%. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I doubt everything just stacks where you're like, holy shit, I'm gaining like 100% too. Like, we'd be fucking like actual gorillas, dude. Even if somebody went like the entire natural, I guess, route, you know?
The only issue is that a lot of people misunderstand when they say it boosts your testosterone. It boosts it temporarily, so you have to constantly consume that for the rest of your life to keep it
Right.
boosted.
Or like, even so, like, to take it for like 2 months straight and then suddenly stop it, you probably don't get the effects versus like you do it to the point where you start building up whatever it is in your system, and then your body figures out how to use it, and then you gain the benefits. But it's probably like a quick release if you stop, like you said. It takes time to boost it. That's the case with like certain vitamins too. It's like, you gotta take like a couple vitamins before your body starts to utilize it. I'm on month 2 of putting what's it called on my scalp, and I'm actually starting to get some hair growth. What the fuck, dude? This guy fucking like fried up a watermelon. Get him.
All right, boys, I'm hopping off voice chat. I'll probably get off games in a bit.
All right, Dave.
Alright, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, sleepy.
All right, man.
Keep running. That's how you do it. Ghost. Ghosty. What's up, buddy? I'll pet you, you fuck. You fuck. Come here. Just a boy. Oh, you're really tired, huh?
Yeah, I forgot. I gotta actually get up for work tomorrow, but fuck me.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That's cringe as hell. Polyamorous Twitch or TikTokers. They're like playing D&D or rolling dice and have cards, and then they're like exchanging favors for like items, and then they get to the point where like, wait a second, do we even care about this game anymore? And then they pretend to like just run into a room to fuck. So fucking stupid, dude.
Some people are just over there drooling over it.
Oh my god. Alright. I think I'm gonna,
That's bad.
yeah, well, yeah, I gotta let my dog out now. Gotta wear all my shitties for tomorrow. There's some disaster, man. I'm reaching my like bullshit tolerance is just fucking ending.
Real.
No. What? No. Situation at work. It's just getting to the point where it's toxic. I have like an extremely mentally, like a manipulative, egotistical. My dad's partner is just absolutely like the worst, man. He's just getting to the point where he's like, I don't know, just being snide, like, slide, fucking just, like, gaslighting a lot of situations, you know? Like, he's just there to collect the check. He even said it. He's like, I'm just here to wait until the door's closed. I'm just here, you know? Like, I'll just be here until the door's closed kind of thing. Like, he mentioned it, literally. You know? We don't have business, we don't have people, we don't have the right workers. We're just waiting for this business to close. And I'm like, wow, you're fucked mental, like you are. Oh, he is, man. There's most people just don't last in our company because they have like manipulative and just depressive. It doesn't matter who he's got. He just ends up souring. Like, it only takes a couple years before he thinks he's got something good, and then it's just like a disaster. And then he's like just blaming all the problems on whoever's new victim or fresh blood, or manipulating people out of situations. Like, the amount of times he's like just it's just weird, man. On top of it, he's got this whole like mentality where he thinks he's changed, he's more religious, like goes to Marseille. Sick enough to like just gaslight you one day and then like tell me like, oh, I should take you to Monastery up in New York, you know, and like, no, dude. You're literally the bane of my existence. So, you know. While he was sick, my dad took control, and while my dad was sick, he had control. And then, yeah, when he got sick most recently, my dad. I don't say my dad did the best job, but like, you know, decisions were made, and then he like just keeps holding that against like, oh no, your father's in control. I don't have any control of this. It's like, no, you have the solution to this. Like, let's fucking do it. Right? My dad's not here. Let's figure out and get this solved. But he doesn't want to be involved in any of the solutions. I think he's actually sabotaging the business. I've been telling my father to get a lawyer, but he's not going to do it. They're too old school like that. But he's definitely sabotaging it. Yeah, I'm gonna be out. I'm gonna get the fuck out of there. I told him I'd be there helping you out until December. But after the way the last 2 months have been, I'm like, dude, you got until September. You know? I'm sorry. You're just fucking out. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta get the show of like life on the road, man. You know? I don't even have hours. I can't say I have a single hour out of it. You know? That's bad, you know? Like, the employees have, like, more fucking spare time with their life than I do. Yeah. But good news is on the way to work, I just educate myself. I've been listening to a lot of training videos, and I've been starting to monitor like morning trains and stuff like that. That's why I posted that earlier thing today. I made like a judgment, and it actually came out really good long term. Could have made some gains on it. But still got more to learn. I'm probably like a year from actually setting up and trading. I'm just going to be learning all throughout. When you going to Florida, August? September.
Sometime in September. My lease is probably up like the first, so I might have a up in September, so I have the month of September to move now.
Yeah.
Might need to check into it.
Well, I think that's gonna do it for me this evening too.
Alright. Yeah, I'm usually the last to make it.
I feel you on that.
Kern's just gonna sit here like a fucking creep.
And with it.
Someone else.
Alright. Yeah, fuck it, just take him with me. I can't do it on my mobile, I don't think. Maybe I can. I don't know. Anyway. Alright, I'll see you guys. I got another thing to do tomorrow. It'll be fun.
Alright, man.
See ya.
Peace.
Like I said, I believe that's gonna be it for me this evening. I appreciate everybody that showed out. Hope y'all have a good weekend, and maybe I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see.